going to make things a little bit slippery out there for today's game between the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Buckeyes of Ohio State. Welcome to this first game of this year's college football season. I'm Brad Nessler, and joining me again in the booth are two football experts, Coach Lee Corso and quarterback Kirk Herbstreit.
Ohio State looks no further than this young man when asked why they play such great defense. His coverage ability allows his defense to take more gambles with blitzes, and I don't think it'll be any different in this one.
And now it's time for the Coke Zero coin toss, a winning combination with Coke taste and 0 calories. Arkansas is lined up to kick the ball off first, and we are ready to go. And there's the opening boot. Makes it to the 22-yard line. And now we get to see this offense for the first time as they head out onto the field. The offense will take over at the 22-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Here's the handoff, and he's taken down for a loss. Loss of 2 by the halfback.
How about the hit by the defender? Just a great job of pursuing the ball. That's how you finish off a tackle.
Single set backfield. Tosses it out. They get a 1-yard loss on that one.
And I'll tell you what, not only was this great penetration, but it was a heck of a hit, too.
Yeah, you got to watch out for this kid because he'll lay a licking on you.
So this crowd is making their presence felt. That one looked pretty low from the start.
Yeah, and Kirk will tell you, you got to have some air under those passes. Right, partner?
Coach, you're actually listening to.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Heading for the corner. And he makes it out to about the 47-yard line. A good return there, guys.
I'll tell you, the blocking was tremendous on that play.
You're absolutely right. He made some good moves, but the blocking was solid.
They come out in a goal line set. Handoff, and he's met immediately. He didn't get much on that play at all.
Brad, the defense had that play read and sealed it off from the get-go.
It's 2nd and 13. Ball on the 50. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Can't find anyone open. Throws complete. He's hit right away. They just took what the defense gave them on that play.
Yeah, you're right. That was a good job of getting that pass completed for positive yardage.
This is very well played by this linebacker. He stayed in his coverage and made a nice hit on the play.
Complete, and he's brought down.
Well, the passing game is a lot easier for a quarterback when 2 corners aren't in coverage. I respect the gutsy call on the defensive side to blitz both corners, but it left them too vulnerable against the pass.
They go to the back, and he's hit immediately in the backfield. The D lineman wasn't letting anyone by him that time.
And the big fella did a heck of a job plugging up the hole where that play was supposed to go.
That guy's so big, Kirk, he doesn't plug up holes. He plugs up the whole line down there. Yo.
Balls it in, and they bring him down. Nice pass there, and the quarterback was under a lot of pressure from the defense.
They only gained about 4 yards on that play, but they're still moving the ball forward.
5 DBs on the field. He scrambled. Gets it to his wide receiver, and he's got another one. And now he's got room to run. He's on a different level than everybody else, bro.
And he sure is, my friend. This kid is a real deep threat. He can stretch the defense and cause a lot of problems for the secondary.
splits the uprights with the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Arkansas is lining up to kick this one off. He sends it off. He's to the 20. They'll bring him down at the 43. The offense will be hoping for a little more success than they had the last time out. The defensive backs moving in closer. The offense lines this one up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. Quick throw. And down he goes at the 49-yard line. About 6 yards on that completion.
And that one will move them a little closer to the sticks. Nice 6-yard gain.
Throws it out, and it goes nowhere.
That's the cornerback that got in there and made that play, Kirk.
Well, he's known for locking down receivers, but that doesn't mean he won't come up and lay the lumber on the ball carrier.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage. And this stadium is getting loud. Throws complete, and he's hit hard behind the line. 3 and out.
Yeah, the defense did a great job of winning that series.
So it's 4th down. And they're ready to punt this one away. He gets it away, and this is a really nice punt. Oh, what a hit. The quarterback is on his way back onto the field, and he led a great drive last time out.
This kid was talking about how well he's developed a connection with the receivers over the past couple of weeks. It really showed on their last drive.
To the right and tackled immediately. Almost eked out a yard on that one.
1-yard gain on the play.
2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 29. Going with the shotgun here. He's on the run. Catches it, and he's looking for more. Brought down in the open field.
I like the call here by the defense to bring the heat with the outside linebacker. It was just a better call by the offense, and that's why it's a 1st down.
They line up in the jumbo set. Hands off to the right and is brought down in the backfield. Just nowhere for the ball carrier to go as the linebacker met him in the backfield.
Boy, what great play recognition by this linebacker. He saw the run was coming, and he just shot through the gap and made a great tackle.
They'll bring him down at the 31. The defense looked a little lost on that one, Kirk.
Yeah, they did, Brad. Nice recognition here by the quarterback to see that confusion and then take advantage of it.
They're packed in tight on the line. Runs it and tackled in the backfield.
I'm curious to see if they have the guts to go to the ground again after that play.
I'd say go for it. Give this running back a chance to get in a rhythm.
That's a good point, Coach, but only if they can get some positive yards.
Back to pass. There's a player shaken up on the play. Third down, and they need to get it to the 21. Well, as they take a look at that injury on the sideline, let's see what this backup can do at quarterback. Can't find anyone open. And he's sacked.
That's just not a good play by the quarterback here. He's got to have a better pocket presence.
Yep, he looked like he was having trouble finding someone to throw to.
Somebody hit the upset alert button because this one looks like it just might be heading in that direction. Our score here at Razorback Stadium, Arkansas 7, Ohio State nothing. Punts it away. So the offense takes over, and they'll try to figure out this defense as they forced them to punt the last time they had the ball. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Pitch left, and he's tackled at the 31-yard line. He gets maybe 2 yards on the toss. 2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on their own 31. The defensive backs moving in closer. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Here's the give. Couldn't shake free from a nice tackle there. They gained 5 yards there.
5-yard gain on the play.
Third down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. They line up in a double tight set. They hand it off, and he's in the open field. What a run.
Man, this kid can flat out fly. A lot of kids are fast, but there's not many guys out there that can run as fast as this kid in pads holding on to the football.
I agree with you, Lee, and he has such a natural running style.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Well, they run it left, and a nice tackle right there. Not much help from his blockers, and he's only able to gain a yard. 2nd and 9. Ball on the 45. They line up with one running back in the backfield. 3 wide. Counter, right side. And he's taken down right around the 46-yard line. That misdirection play gets maybe a yard at the most. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. 2 tight end set. And down he goes around the 45-yard line.
That looks like a generous spot to me. I thought he was a little bit short.
I don't know, Kirk. I think he's got it. But regardless of the spot, that was a great throw on 3rd down.
Try to run it inside, and he's hammered. The running back gets a yard, maybe less. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 44. One-man backfield. They motion to the left. He has some room. Touchdown! They made that touchdown look really, really easy, Coach.
And that's what you get when you practice hard all week long. Practice makes perfect, my friend. And that was as close to perfect as you'll get.
Guys, I think we have to give credit to both the quarterback and the receiver here. The quarterback made a beautiful throw, and once the receiver made the catch, he was off to the races.
The extra point to tie this game up. And he hits the PAT. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Kicks it off. He'll return it from the 1. The offense takes the field again. They were forced to punt their last time out. They'll start at the 28. 1st and 10. They line up in the jumbo set. Tackle made at about the 35. He takes the handoff and responds with a 7-yard gain. They come out in a goal line set. Takes it right and brought down right away. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
And that was the sophomore linebacker there who was able to get in and make that tackle.
They'll work from the shotgun. Can't find anyone open. Gets it. He's in space. Down the sideline. To the 10. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown. That was some kind of catch and run by the halfback.
Well, that was a mismatch that the offense took advantage of. He completely burned the defender for the score.
What a pass, but an even better catch. He just stuck his paw up there and brought it in. One hand. Awesome.
And he converts the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Arkansas gets set to kick this one away. And he got all of this one. Great kick. taken down at the 31-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll set up shop at the 31. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. How about that for a great play?
Talking about great plays, the defender made a spectacular stab at the ball there and broke it up.
The defensive backs moving in closer. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. They go with the toss. And we'll take a break while the injured player is attended to. Third and 11 here. Ball on the 30-yard line. Empty backfield. Quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers.
Ooh, he took a shot. They just let him go completely unevaded to the quarterback.
That kid is lucky to be coherent after that hit. Wow!
And that's 3 and out. Nothing going on that series. 4th and long here after the sack. He gets it away, and this is a really nice punt. Got the corner. At the 40. At the 30. Knocked out of bounds. At the 25. What a great return.
A few things here, guys. Poor coverage by the punting team and a great job by the returner of turning the ball upfield.
He didn't have much to do. That coverage was horrendous.
They're packed in tight on the line. And down he goes. Around the 21-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. It's 2nd down and 6 to go. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Can't find anyone open. Now he's going to run and watch out. And he can't stay in bounds, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And a big gain on a quarterback scramble.
Easy play there. The receivers run the defenders off, and all the quarterback has to do was run to the vacant spot on the field.
And don't forget about the awareness of the quarterback, recognizing the coverage and having the courage to tote it downfield.
Decides to take it himself, and he's got it. Touchdown. No one could break clear, so the QB decided to run it in.
You've got to like it when your leader takes things into his own hands, especially down inside the 10.
And he adds the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Kicks off. Taken from the 10. Gets to a... ...27-yard line. So the offense takes over, and the last time they had the ball, they had a tough time getting anything going. This drive will start at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. They go with the run. Gets out to around the 35. Nice job by the running back, and that'll get him 7, maybe 8 yards. They'll work from the shotgun. Looking to throw. He gets hit out of bounds at the 41. And we'll take a break while the injured player is attended to. We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 41. The offense lines this one up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They'll run the option. He's taken down at about the 41. And the defense comes up with a good stop there.
Yeah, remember that the clock does not stop unless they get a first down, get out of bounds, or call timeout.
And down he goes at about the 43-yard line.
I like how this kid can use the sideline just as well as he can make plays in the middle of the field.
That's right, Kirk. They call that versatility.
That's right, Coach.
Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Batted away.
Now that one's going to go down in the stats as a drop, but that would have been a tough catch.
Well, when you're going to school for free to play football, they expect you to catch those, Kirk. Now, I know the defender got in there to break it up, but there are just no excuses for that. You touch it, you catch it. That always has been the rule.
Pass complete and taken down immediately. There's a player injured, but it looks like it's just a stinger. We got 3rd and 3 here. Ball on the 36.
By the offense.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. The kick is away. It's long enough, and it's through the uprights. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Ohio State is lining up to kick this one off. Kicks off. He'll return it from the 3. Tackle made at the 28-yard line. First half is over, and this is why they play the game. Our score here at Razorback Stadium, Arkansas 21, Ohio State 10. Ohio State is set to kick this ball off, and we're just about set to get the second half started. At the 40. They'll bring him down at the 47. Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. First and 10. They're packed in tight on the line. Hands off to the right and is brought down in the backfield. That was one ugly play.
Not if you're on defense. They thought that play was absolutely gorgeous.
4 wide. He's scrambling. There's a strike complete. He's down.
The defense is playing all right, but they still need to be concerned with these types of short to mid-range passes.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Looks to pass. And it's caught. Tackle at the 32-yard line. They just couldn't get to the quarterback in time.
That's one of the things that can happen if a defense brings extra guys to rush the quarterback. The offense will have favorable matchups to get the ball downfield.
And this kid is talented enough to see those receivers. It's not easy to get the ball past those big bulldozers when they're flying right at you.
To the right and tackled immediately. Picked up a yard of anything on that run.
Yep, not too much on that play. The senior linebacker was right there waiting for the ball carrier.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's tackled at the 20. What a throw and catch, guys.
I'll tell you what, this young kid has a real gun for an arm. He sizes up to play well, and then gets the ball out of there.
They come out in a goal line set. They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback.
This is a heads-up play by the linebacker. He's playing run and had his eyes on the guy carrying the football from the get-go. Good defensive play.
Second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 20. They just didn't get the snap off in time. Here's the call.
Delay of game on the offense.
So the delay of game will move him back a few, and I'm pretty sure the coach isn't happy with his quarterback right now. They come out with 4 wide out. He drops back. So we're looking at another third down here. The defense is in the nickel. He drops back. Passes it, and it's picked off by the safety. Big opening. And the safety's all alone, and no one's going to catch him. And he's going to go. That was a great play by the defense, and now they have the momentum.
They are still down in this game, but that really lights a spark for this team.
Things are going their way right now, and they'll be right back on the defensive side of the ball trying to make a quick stop so they can get the ball right back.
He hits the PAT. Ohio State is ready to kick it away. Kicks off. Taken from the 10. He's taken down at the 32-yard line. Let's see how the defense responds now, coming off that big play just a moment ago.
I can't stress enough how much that turnover really turned this game around.
That's why turnovers are usually the biggest difference in close games. Actually, any game for that matter.
The offense will start at the 32. 6 yards on the carry. Second down, 4 yards to go. They come out in a goal line set. He'll get it again. Gets to about the 41-yard line. The back gets 3 on the carry.
4-yard gain on the play.
It's third down, and this offense is about 3 feet away from that first down marker. They didn't snap the ball in time.
Dead ball. Delay of game on the offense.
So they'll have to line up for another third down play after they got the penalty marched off against them.
Yep, just a bad time to be making a mistake like that.
Penalty markers down. They took too much time.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
They'll line up for another third down play because of the penalty.
Well, here you're in a third down situation, and then someone makes a mental mistake. It makes your blood boil if you're a coach.
Deep pass down the right side. And he's taken down at the 22. Did you see how fast that kid is?
Barely. He was like a blur running past those defenders. That speed alone makes this guy a big-time receiver.
They line up in the jumbo set. The play clock's at 0. They took too much time.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
And the coach doesn't look very happy after that call.
Well, you only help out the defense when you don't get the playoff in time. You're essentially just giving away free yardage.
Takes the handoff. Tackled for a loss.
I'm going to bet this running back is getting frustrated. You know he wants to be able to get into some open space. Unfortunately for him, he didn't get the chance there.
Nickel defense. He heaves it to the end zone. He almost had it, but it's incomplete. They're really fortunate that wasn't intercepted.
Not a very smart decision by the quarterback. He had no shot at completing it.
Yeah, but that defender had a perfect shot at it. He just didn't catch it.
And he might want it all here, and does. This one is batted away. So fourth down coming up.
And give credit to the defense there. They played very disciplined and were able to break up the pass.
It's fourth down, and the offense is getting set to go for it. Going with the shotgun here. Dangerous throw. This one's picked off. So the turnover will once again give the ball back to this offense.
That's 2 interceptions today by this defense. Their coach has to be happy that they're forcing turnovers.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 24-yard line. They'll work from the shotgun. They go with the run. He's into the open field. Makes it to the 34. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think there's anybody on the field right now that could beat this guy in a foot race.
I agree, Brad. He's in a class by himself when it comes to speed.
And you can't coach that kind of speed. You either got it or you don't.
Runs it up the gut and hit a wall of defenders. 3-yard gain by the running back.
The ball carrier almost snuck by there, but this junior linebacker made a good stop.
Yeah, these linebackers don't miss too many tackles.
Second and 7. Ace backfield. He couldn't shake that tackle. About 4 yards on that play.
Gain of 4 on the play.
1 quarter to go, and this looks like it could come down to the very end. Our score here at Razorback Stadium, Arkansas 21, Ohio State 17. Third down, 4 yards to go. Ball on their own 41. They line up in an I. Here's the halfback. They'll bring him down at the 48-yard line. So the halfback picks up the first down there with a 7-yard gain.
Well, the important thing is they were able to pick up the first down. And they're really starting to show how much they're relying on this halfback to do all of the work. Right now, he's looking pretty good.
They line up with one running back in the backfield. 3 wide. And he's level at the 46-yard line. Gain of 6 on the draw play. 2nd and 4 coming up here. From the gun. Drops back to pass. Has it to the senior. And they make the stop at the 40-yard line. Complete for 6 yards, and that's good for a first down.
Short throws like this are very effective because they tend to wear down the defense over the course of a game, especially when they get you a first down and keep the offense on the field.
Right in the middle, and he meets the defense. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3.
3-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. High formation here. Tackle at the 32. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play.
Third down again. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. They'll bring him down at the 14.
Look out. If you're one-on-one in man coverage, you can't let your man beat you to the inside on a post route. That'll be a new set of downs every time.
He'll get the call again. Huge play, and it's going to be 1st and goal. And again, they come away with the first down.
What a drive, Kirk. That's 6 first downs they've gotten now.
Get the keys out. These guys are on a drive. This offense has just found a perfect rhythm. And the defense just hasn't been able to figure out a way to disrupt it.
Touchdown, and they take the lead. Strong run by the halfback to get into the end zone.
He's a pretty sure bet to get 6 when you're this close to the end zone.
Trying to go up by 3. They'll kick the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. So with just over 3 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter, the score is Ohio State 24, Arkansas 21. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He kicks off. He makes it out to maybe the 30-yard line. Guys, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
It's only a 3-point game, so they can tie it with a field goal or take the lead with a touchdown.
They have time on the clock, so I wouldn't rush things here. The important thing is to move the ball down the field and put points on the board.
The running back gets a yard, maybe less.
That was a great tackle. The defender seemingly came out of nowhere and put a big hit on the ball carrier.
He scrambled. Running out of time, and down he goes.
He took too much time. You got to be more aware in the pocket.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Looks to pass. Now he tries to buy some time. Throwing deep down the left sideline. Tipped away.
How about that play, Coach?
Kirk, that's exactly how you teach a player to defend the pass. Do anything possible to disrupt the play. You don't necessarily have to make the interception to make a big play on defense.
That's very true. Now they'll have a 4th down situation.
Nothing doing there. Couldn't go anywhere. How about the coverage there?
Just a great job there by the punt team to get downfield and make the play on the return man before he could get loose.
And that was a spectacular punt. That thing seemed like it was in the air forever.
The defensive backs moving in closer. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Hand off to the back. Look out. And he's taken down at the 30. 3-yard gain by the running back.
And what a big hit by that defender. He laid a licking to him.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. He's tackled at the 32. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 3rd and 5. Ball on their own 32. There are 5 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. And it's caught. And we got an injured player on the field.
The defense calls a timeout.
Fourth down. Looks like they're going to punt it away here. Brought down as he tried to field it.
I think they need to play it very aggressive here. Forget about the field goal in overtime. They need to win this game right now.
I agree, Coach. This game is in the offense's hands. I think they have enough time to move the ball down the field and put it in the end zone. I certainly wouldn't want this game heading to overtime if I were on offense right now.
The blitz came, and they were able to get to the quarterback.
And Brad, it was the defensive end that came away with that one. That was just a relentless pursuit that got him to the quarterback.
And the coaches just rave about this kid. He's only a sophomore, but he sure doesn't play like one. Whoa! The coach ain't gonna like that completion. Not at all.
They come out in a nickel. He's scrambling. Stays in bounds to make a nice catch. Nice little pitch and catch with a wideout.
Quarterback and receiver spend a lot of time together. The coaches say they stay after practice just working on their timing, and right there it paid off.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's wrapped up for the sack.
I think that one's on the offensive line. They've got to do a better job of holding their blocks, or else this quarterback's going to be pulling turf out of his face mask all game.
But not too much loss. They only dropped about 2 on the play. Scrambling around. Great pressure on the quarterback forced that incompletion.
Boy, they really pounded him on that throw.
They sure did, but somehow he got rid of the football.
4 wide. Now he tries to buy some time. Incomplete.
Everyone had a shot at catching that pass.
Especially the guys on defense. There was no one open, and he threw it in there anyway.
The defense is in a 3-2-6. Quick throw out to the receiver. Incomplete.
Now let's see what the guys on offense can do.
Great play there by the D. It's early in the season. They showed they don't get rattled at all. I give them a lot of credit.
They'll get the ball here at the 31. And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. He takes a knee.
7 on the carry. 1-yard loss on the play.
Second down and 11 yards to the sticks. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. And he'll just kneel it here. This one's in the books, and our final score, Ohio State 24, Arkansas 21. As we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, Kirk, let's get your final thoughts on this one.
This game turned out to be a lot closer than we expected. Arkansas walks away from this game utterly disappointed because they nearly pulled off one of the biggest upsets in school history. But you know what? I think after the initial hurt wears off, these guys will be proud of the way they played today.
Well, that concludes another game of NCAA Football 09. For Kirk and Lee, I'm Brad Nessler saying goodbye, everybody.